Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So I just got finished listening to Angry Man's video about Obama's farewell speech. Angry Man basically said that Obama has done nothing for black people, that Obama has done nothing about police brutality, and he basically said that black people have no reason to miss Obama. And he also talked about how Obama has never identified as African American, and he went on and on. And also earlier today, I was on Facebook. I received a comment from YouTuber Kevin Smith. I posted a photograph of one of Chris Rock's tweets about President Obama. And Chris Rock basically pointed out the accomplishments of Obama, and he pointed out how, despite those accomplishments, people will hate on Obama and talk about how he's done nothing. And in response to that, Kevin Smith basically posted a photograph meme basically saying F Obama or something to that effect, F him or something like that. And I asked him why, and then he said that he had done a video explaining why he has that attitude towards Obama. Now, I have not watched his video yet, and I may, after I watch it, post a video response to it, but hopefully this video right here will cover the points that he's probably going to make. So when I hear people say that Obama has done nothing for black people, the first thing I think is this. I think about how uninformed a lot of people are. They simply have not done their research. They simply have not kept themselves informed about politics, because if they had been informed, they would know about many things that Obama has done for black people. They just don't know what they're talking about, to be frank, because Obama has done a lot of things for black people. We'll start with this issue of police brutality. That's one of the things that Angry Man said Obama has done nothing about. First of all, I think that a lot of people have these unrealistic expectations. They expect that because you have a black president that somehow he's going to magically wave some wand and just get rid of police brutality and racism in this country, despite those problems existing for centuries before he took office. And I just think that that's absurd. But in terms of what Obama has done for black people, in terms of police brutality, this man, under his administration, the Department of Justice has aggressively fought to protect our civil rights. They have aggressively investigated police departments that have a pattern and practice of racism, of racial profiling, of police brutality. They have reached settlement agreements with many of these departments, including Baltimore City, where I live, including places like Ferguson. They have reached these agreements to end discriminatory practices in those police departments. And recently, the Department of Justice released a report explaining how the Chicago Police Department has a pattern and practice of using excessive force, and how a lot of that excessive force is disproportionately targeted towards African Americans, as I pointed out in one of my recent videos. Once I get a chance, I'll post a link in the card so that you can see that video outlining the findings of that report. And that's just the first step. So they have the report. The next step is to actually negotiate a consent decree, as was reached in other cities and jurisdictions. So just on that alone, it's clear and obvious that Obama has done something for black people. He has done something to address police brutality. And then when you look at other issues, like criminal justice, for instance, this brother helped pass the Fair Sentencing Act, an act designed to reduce the disparity between crack cocaine and powder cocaine, a disparity that has resulted in mass incarceration of black people. President Obama has also granted clemency to many nonviolent drug offenders, many of whom are African American. This brother has fought through his Justice Department to address the problem of voting rights in this country, the attack on voting rights in this country. He fought to defend the Voting Rights Act in Shelby County versus Holder. He also fought to defend voting rights in places like North Carolina and Texas, voting rights of African Americans. So again, these people don't know what the hell they are talking about when they say Obama has done nothing for black people. Obama fought to protect affirmative action in the case of Fisher versus the University of Texas. Affirmative action is a program that makes it possible for African Americans to get higher education, to become doctors and lawyers, to become other types of professionals. I would not be a lawyer today if it wasn't for affirmative action. Obama fought to protect affirmative action. So again, these people don't know what the hell they're talking about when they say Obama has done nothing for black people. If you look at the issue of unemployment in the black community, Obama helped cut unemployment in half. That's what happened on Obama's watch. Unemployment was at 16% or even higher. And on his watch, unemployment went down for black people to 8%. That is a great accomplishment, a tremendous accomplishment. And when you just look at overall unemployment is down to around 4 or 5%. When he took office, unemployment was skyrocketing. So that's a major accomplishment. When you look at the issue of recent legislation that he helped enact, the act that deals with cold cases involving civil rights, I think is named after Emmitt Till. That is something that benefits African Americans. So those are some examples. When you look at the Brothers Keeper program that he helped enact to assist communities like Newark, New Jersey, with large black populations, a program designed for African American and Latino youth. You can't tell me Obama has done nothing for black people. These people just don't know what they're talking about. When you look at Obama passing an executive order about excellence in education for African Americans, that is something that he has done for black people. Again, these people simply don't know what they're talking about. So those are some examples of what Obama has done. I just think that people are prone to exaggeration in social media. A lot of these people just don't keep up with the news the way they should.